Alright, welcome to my second tutorial. My second tutorial of the day. I've made both of my first two tutorials tonight. And so today we'll be learning how to create a very simple, more stylish I would say than the last tutorial I made. I've recently just found out that After Effects and Cinema 4D already have wonderful tutorial, well not tutorial but introduction, basically snippets of videos that you can use. And well, today we're going to be learning how to make one of the very basic ones. And so first you're going to want to open up Adobe After Effects like such, and you're going to want to have a new project. And when you open it, hopefully it will look something like this. If not, it doesn't really matter. The only two you're really going to need this one, and this one. Alright, so first let's open up a new composition, Control N or composition, new composition, and just leave it black standard. And then we're going to want to use the text tool, and let's select. I'm going to write the J's tutorials. You can write whatever you want, but for the sake of this video I'm going to use the one we're actually going to be using. So I'm going to want to expand that, make it about as big as I want. I want to be about that big, so I'm pretty happy with that. And we're going to leave it like such. Now we're going to open another one, and this will be where we put our URL. So I'm going to put www.youtube.com/thejstutorials. So you're going to want to expand this one too if you must. I'm going to expand it just slightly, just so it's almost perfectly fit with that one. And so that looks about nice. Sorry. But now we're going to do the basic fading and fade out. So what you'll want to do now is go down below, new, solid, leave us a black solid. Alright, everything's good. Drag it below, and now you're good. Now we're going to want to zoom in on 1 second here. Let's go and zoom in to about 1 second. Here's my 1 second. And we're going to then want to use the rectangle tool and make a J, or make sure you select the J's tutorials, your big text, and just make a rough J around, or make a rough thing around. Oh, whoopsies. Sorry, I did that wrong. You're going to hold and drag. Sorry about that. And then when you do that, you're going to want to simply use your selection tool and drag it perfectly straight off. You don't have to make it perfect. You can make it slightly down here. We'll do slightly down here just so I can show you all the different effects. And so make sure to drag it all the way off, and then go to 1 second. Now at 1 second, we're going to then drag, we're going to make sure we select the mask and drag it back, just so you can perfectly see it all again. Alright, now that you can see it all, we can now watch, and this is what it's going to do. Oops, sorry. Oh, my bad. First, before you go back to the 1 second, make sure to go down below mask 1 and press the mask path. Make sure it has a little line through it, and then you're going to want to go to the 1 second mark. Then you're going to want to drag it all the way up as however way you want to. And then when you go from 0 to 1, you will see how it diagonally comes into view. Then you're going to add a feather. I'm going to put around an 80 feather, just so as you see it coming up, it's going to feather in. See how it feathers slowly in? Alright, then you're going to want to go to click off all here and close that back. Now you're going to click on the YouTube. Let's do the same thing. You're just going to make a nice rough rectangle around it. And you're going to go into mask, click the mask path, move this down using the selection tool. Oh, whoopsies. Make sure to click it, have the mask selected, bring it down any way you want. We could even do something I'm going to do up here, just be unique. And then you're going to want to drag it to about the 2 second mark. Now, when you drag it back, it's going to do basically what you would assume. See how it drags in? Let's add another 80 feather, I guess, to it. We can do an 80 feather on it. So now when you watch it, it will slowly come into play. So let's watch it all together. And there you have it. That is a very basic and simple way to make a nice, simple, and clean intro. Now to save, because a lot of people are having trouble with this, you can't just go to File, Save As, and you can't save it as an AVI file. So what you want to do is go to Composition and Save RAM Preview. Now when you save the RAM Preview, that's when you can save it as an AVI. I'm not sure if they meant to do it like this, but you can't. So as you can see, I've already done one, and we're just going to save it. Save it as such, and there you have it. As you can see, watch again. Oh, hold on. First of all, sorry, I forgot about something. Let's stop this first. You're not going to want to render it yet, so don't render yet. You're going to want to go into, I forget what it is. You're going to want to somehow, you're going to want to cut off the time. Oh, we can do this in Movie Maker, never mind. So let's save as such, save the RAM preview, comp1 RAM, save over, for me of course, not for you. And then it does go quick, so you can extend the times if you want to go from 0 to 5 or 1 to 5 to give it a 1 second or a couple second pause. That's fine, doesn't really matter. You can edit this stuff in Movie Maker, and I will show you exactly how to do that. So while this is rendering, because it renders very quickly, which is all pretty shocking, and then that ring means that it's done. Now let's open up Movie Maker. I'm running on 6:30 seconds right now. Alright, we're doing fine. So now we're going to want to let this load, and we'll want to click for browsing videos. Let's open up our thing, and now we have it. As you can see, it does do its job very quickly. So at about the 4-second mark, you can basically just go to Edit, Trim it, give it the 4 seconds, and you'll be done with the thing. Oh, make sure to put 400, not 400, or you have a big problem. So now you have a 4-second introduction. Now what you can do though is, basically, this is kind of like a cheat, I guess. You could add a title to it, and simply remove this, and then you have a long wait, which you can then of course edit with about a 1 second if you want to. Just give it a 1 second break and then open it. So some people like that. I frankly just think it should be about a 0.5, just because that's way too long. Whoa, hold on, if that does that, maybe not actually. Alright, never mind, didn't do that. That was just a little bug, I guess. And so basically there you have it. You can save the movie, and that can also be your video default, how I have my other video default. I'm actually going to save over this one, simply because I'm not ever going to use that video default again. That was a more or less mistake in my part for making that video tutorial. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like,